Deadpool and Wolverine is right around the corner, and to celebrate its release, what better way than to recreate more posters from the movie using action figures. I'll be recreating 3 posters from Deadpool 3, along with revisiting the first poster I did in this YouTube short to see where I can improve in making it more accurate to the real poster, for a total of 4 posters in this video. Shout out to TheGeekEffect for giving me the green light to try this video out. I got this idea from him, and he has way more videos like this on his channel and more. Starting this off, these will get more challenging as the video goes, so I'm gonna do a simple one here. To recreate this one, I put a purple background down to make it easy to mask Wolverine out, and to pose him, it was super simple, just straightening his arm out with the claws and nothing more than that. For Deadpool, I placed a blue background, and to pose his arm, I had a hand with the finger slightly out, and luckily for me, this hand had a side-to-side joint, which works in my favor since in this poster, his wrist is slanted. Importing all of this into Procreate, I lined up Wolverine's arms with the real poster, and I softened the edges by hand, while also sharpening the edge of the claws to add to accuracy. I moved on to Deadpool's arm, and same procedure here, just softening the edges and correcting the position, something I will do all throughout this video. I then had to make sure the fingers were under the claws correctly while keeping Deadpool's pointer finger above them, just like the poster. I did some color correction on Wolverine's hand to match the movie's blue a little bit more, and I tried to make Deadpool's silver glove into gold, adding the bottom text to it, and this is the final result of the first poster. For this poster, I decided not to use the figure's swords since they're too thin for what I want to achieve, so what I did was use this other Marvel Legends sword with more surface area, while also taking this shot of Deadpool, and another one for Wolverine for both this poster and the next one. So going back to Procreate, I lined up Deadpool here and simply masked them out and fixing edges again. Importing the image of the sword and sizing it up correctly to the poster, I decided to duplicate it to form the X shape seen on the image and desaturate the swords as well, just so the red would turn into gray like you see on the real poster. Once I had everything in place, I imported Wolverine and lined him up to the swords, adding an overlay effect to the image to help sell the reflection. I also feathered out the edges of Wolverine to make it fade out more. And getting that done, here's the final product of the second poster. This one proved to be the most complicated one of the video. For this, I took the movie Wolverine's hands, since like the Deadpool swords, the surface area of the normal claws were not enough. I used the same Wolverine image from the last poster and lined it up. I then put the claw image over Wolverine to act as his hands, and masked it out properly. And you can see in the video I already put Deadpool in the picture, but I decided to redo this since I was not happy with it. So skipping that part for now, I added shadows to Wolverine's face, and because the hands were composited in, I had to warp the real figure's hands to hide them. I then edited the claws just so the knuckles of the hands could become blue, while the claws stayed silver so they look like gloves. Like I said, I redid Deadpool's positioning, pretty much the same procedure as Wolverine in the last poster, using the overlay filter and erasing where I needed to, a few more touch-ups and fading out, and this was the final result. Like I said, I already did this poster on the YouTube short, but there are definitely places I can improve. Using the same poster and assets from the short, I fixed up the edges like I learned to do all throughout this video, just to make this poster look a little bit cleaner. And the only real thing here I wanted to fix based on the comments was the lack of Wolverine's sleeves, so I decided to recolor it to match his suit and make it a little bit darker. So combined with the cleaner edges and a more accurate suit, I think this looks way better than what I originally did on the YouTube short. So yeah, that's all 4 posters I wanted to recreate from Deadpool 3. Let me know what you think of all of the final products here. Some are easier than others, but it was a fun little editing project to do. Like I said, shout out to TheGeekEffect for the video idea. Like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next video.